New time hyperpogger. Hi chat Has. Poggies. Just got accepted to a PhD physics program last week. I couldn't have gotten through the election and application season without you, Arjan. Hassle. No politics, just meth. wait another moment. Pog. Thank you for showing me that I'm not alone in this leftist world. Keep up the good work. Yo. Thanks for a sweet 5 months, King Hass. Love you all, let's get socialism going. Hassle, hassle, hass. Four months hassle. Poggers. Pog. hassle. Love from Leeds, UK. Happy you.
What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this HasanAbi podcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. We are live and alive, folks. We're live and alive. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm sorry for being late. I'm just going to get right into it. It's Monday, March 8th, 2021. 1:54 p.m. and I'm really fucking late. I thought about not streaming today. You know, I was just not going to stream at all today after taking yesterday off. Usually after taking Sunday off, my Mondays are great, right? I come back energized. I come back feeling fucking good. But for some weird reason, well, I know why. I mean, I spent the entire fucking weekend playing Grand Theft Auto roleplay for like hours and shit. But and streaming most of it too. And yesterday, that's precisely what I did without streaming. I still fucking played and did some roleplay for I don't know how many hours. I just don't even know. But I couldn't wake up this morning. Like normally I wake up at 7. It's great. I woke up. I just had to go back to sleep. I couldn't wake up again. I woke up at like 11, and my neck was just really fucked up, and it still is. I just can't fucking move it. I don't know what's going on, and it's really, really, really annoying. Like it. And normally when I get mad or when I get injured like this, when I have an injury like this, I just get fucking mad, right? It doesn't deter me from streaming. It doesn't stop me from streaming at all. But I just felt really depressed. And really off. I just like didn't feel like getting out of bed.
Love you.
So I just went back to sleep. I woke up just now. And I'm gonna do a shorter stream today. Probably. Okay. I don't know what it is.
Has cap.
But yeah.
She'll stream for rainy day.
It was a lot of fun yesterday, though. Other than my situation, we learned to cook meth yesterday on Pixel.
4 months, baby.
We went back into the lab. There's someone scouting the lab. There's a lot going on. I don't really feel like fucking going through it. Anyway, I might play a little bit. I might play a little bit later. You hungover? No, man. I don't know why people think that I do drugs or drink or some shit. I'm literally in front of the camera all fucking day. What do you think? Someone who is an addict? You've clearly never met a fucking addict before, okay?
Positive vibes.
I would have to do it all day. I would have to literally do it I would have to sneak it in or something. You know what I mean?
5 months hassle.
I'm straight up fucking live and in front of the camera 12 hours a fucking day. I guess recently you can't really see me because when I'm doing roleplay the camera's off, but hungover equals addict? No, but people constantly fucking make shit up and say oh, he drinks, or oh, he smokes weed all the time. It's there's nothing wrong with smoking weed all the time, okay? But I don't do any of that shit. I'm addicted to the stuff that you see me be addicted to, which is nicotine, caffeine, and that's pretty much it. And just streaming. Or video games that I play. I know what I'm fucking addicted to, and I know what I'm not addicted to, or even use at all.
Hassle.
Anyway. I've never seen you vape or smoke, but you see me chewing nicotine gum all day. I'm chewing nicotine gum and drinking coffee nonstop because I'm addicted to those things. Did you see the epic poggers debate between Vosh and Mike from PA? Dude, no. Absolutely not. I would rather fucking die, on the spot, than watch that. Are you out of your mind?
12 months KEKW.
I'm not even remotely interested in watching debates. Anyway, listen, sorry. I want to apologize to my women fans. Sorry for letting you down on International Women's Day. I did a no growth today by not fucking streaming early. I'm sorry. Men are trash. Here you go. Now you know, okay? Now you fucking know with a certainty that the only man in your life that doesn't let you down on International Women's Day, okay?
Everything was so much better under Trump, though. I felt respected, which I never do when Democrats are involved. Left is best.
Yeah, never trusting a man ever again. I know. Did you say sorry to the women in your life today? There's only one woman in my life today, and she is my mom. So puts up with my shit all the time. All right, today's news is going to be light. I'm sorry. It's not there's a lot of news, but today's news stories are going to be kind of light. We're going to talk about Burger King UK doing a no growth and a very clear joke.
Stay informed with how screwed up our country and the world is. At HasanAbi.
Like very obviously they were joking, which was a little bit I don't know. Just some fucking people are gonna get understandably mad at it because it was just. I just don't know how to describe it. It's just that Burger King made a joke. We're gonna talk about the news. Papa John's can't stop saying the N-word because he's a fucking gamer, but he's working on it, which means he's better than some of the gamers that we at least know. And we're gonna be talking about the Oprah Meghan Markle interview.
Heck.
And then after that, I'm gonna go and cook some fucking meth. Okay? I'm sorry that it's not like heavy loaded Mondays that you're used to with like a lot of fucking reacts and shit like that. It's just not going to be like that today because I wasn't even gonna fucking stream. So see, this is a bonus stream. And be happy. Don't fucking complain that there isn't like hardcore politics today. We'll get back to hardcore politics tomorrow. Apologies for not, like I said, doing hardcore fucking politics today.
Hey, chat.
You're only one stream away from the 1,000 stream. I've streamed 1,000 times after tomorrow. Really?
People.
I swear to God, you'll be a reactionary by the end of the year. I'm calling it. Let's check. How many months has this person been a subscriber? Only for 5 months. So here we have a guy
love you, chat.
who has followed me since the 10th, since the 10th month of 2020, who's only been subscribed for 5 months. Thinks that I'm going to be a reactionary because he's only seen me cover politics for 5 months. And despite the fact that I've been, I've maintained these positions or grown on the point of view that I've had, that is always slanted towards social justice and defending marginalized groups for the past 6-7 years, through thick and thin, regardless of how much I get shit on. Thank you for the 5-month subscriber who thinks that I'm going to turn into a reactionary because I fucking didn't stream one day on time.
Hassle.
1,000 days you've streamed more than 1,000 times. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Happy
Holy
to have
shit.
been part of this community. You guys and Arjan relay turn the worst days around. Love you all. Hassle.
Anyway, here, I'm going right into it. I'm blasting right off, boys. I'm blasting the fuck off.
Political journalism. Thanks, hey Suni.
Tweeting out that I'm live and then getting right into it, okay? I just wanted to again apologize for I feel like I let people down when I don't stream. I like one of those things where you got to be an adult and take ownership and take ownership over your actions and fucking I'm sorry that I didn't at least like let you guys know that I wasn't going to stream this morning.
Gang, cinema is a disgrace.
Meghan Markle, Oprah interview. Papa John's is a gamer, but recovering.
Daycare almost open.
Burger King does a no growth. Happy International Women's Day. I am live. Get in now. cooking meth.
Much love.
In a video game, in a few. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Cooking meth in Grand Theft Auto is so much fucking fun.
And chat hassle.
Care to comment on the rumor made up by Chad that you're taking
hassle.
over Jamie's place on the Majority Report? What? Yeah, guys, I'm quitting. I'm quitting my own news broadcast that is at this point one of the largest left-wing news broadcasts in America or in the world to go and work for someone else again. I've decided that that's better.
3 months sub, almost yearly.
It's a better choice for me. Yeah.
Happy 8 months to our quarantine relationship. The baby is almost due, Hasan. When will you answer my texts? Please text Hayok, I need free healthcare.
A little metagaming in Maddie's stream last night? Yeah, I was watching. Shout out to Jamie though. Yeah, she's streaming on Twitch. I know she's been streaming on Twitch. I've been meaning to have her on for some time now, but I've just been scaling away from doing like more politics. I've been doing more like gaming and lighthearted content in this year because I needed to take some fucking time off from trying to get California racism. I've just been dialing back on the politics horse a little bit, which is why I haven't really had time to have like guests on and shit. People ask all the fucking time and I feel terrible, but like people are always like, yeah, the Antifada is her channel, just like named after her podcast. Okay, here, let's get started. We're doing fucking Prince Harry. Thank you, Themasius, for your wonderful clips on your playlist.
That's
again.
A good way, really. To
as a Palestinian, thank you.
One of the things that I find to be very funny, by the way, we're gonna watch the Prince Harry Meghan Markle shit. One of the things that I
11 more weeks of unemployment, Poggies. Can we get 11 more?
One of the things that I find very funny is like the British people, you know, like Aiden Brov, have been watching American broadcasting, right? And like,
hassle.
For them, it's very strange. They've Aisha Tiki has documented their experience. Noah Reef Gaming, thank you for the 40 gifted subs. Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude. I don't stream for 2 days. Look at this. I don't stream for 1 fucking day. Every week this happens now. If I don't stream for 2 days, I just lose 2,000 subs. Like every fucking week. It's worth it for me. It doesn't fucking matter. Because like, I don't even know how I have 36,000 subs to begin with, which is insane. But like,
good afternoon, Arjan.
Literally every fucking every week. Goes down. I didn't even fucking realize. What the fuck is my
17 months. Hey Arjan, you see that article calling you outright from Daily Beast?
The article calling me alt-right from Daily Beast? Yes. I saw that. They're not calling me alt-right, but they're saying that like I have connections to the far right or something. Fuck, I forgot. They are
I can't believe I wasted my money on you for 4 months, hassle.
They're saying that I have connections to the far right or some shit. Or at least like it's an article about how the dirtbag left has connections to the far right, and they mentioned me in it as a host of QAnon. You know? Yes, it is true that QAnon has a Turkish host. His name is Mehmet. Okay, he tweets all the time from the QAnon. Yes, there is a Turkish nationalist, Grey Wolf, that is by the name of
7
Mehmet,
months,
who
love the
is
streams with
the person who fucking tweets out from the TrueAnon account. Okay, it's definitely not Brace, but that's not me. Okay, I am
subbing for 3 months for simping for a lifetime.
I am
Thanks to
Hasan,
Hasan.
another Turk who is not a ultranationalist Grey Wolf, but instead a person who has a Twitch stream, and I hosted the TrueAnon friends on the stream, and also Matt Chrisman. I don't know why the fuck they made it seem like I was I don't know why the fuck they made it seem like I was one of the hosts of TrueAnon. You know, let me get in on some of that fucking Patreon money, guys. Okay, sorry. It's not written on the gray lady of the internet, the Daily Beast, okay? If it's in a Daily Beast opinion piece that was written like a fucking fever dream, because I read this morning, like, goddamn, dude, this shit is so fucking insane. Like, they said Nick Mullen said the N-word on Bill Maher. Insanity. Like, where do they get this? Like, who fucking fact checks these articles nowadays? Like, well, what the fuck?
About being late hassle.
It's written like dog shit, okay? This article is way too fucking long, written like fucking dog shit.
Like much longer, lol.
And I honestly feel like they pieced it together from like Twitter threads, like the here's why Chapo is a fascist pipeline, you know, first tweet out of 75. Like it literally looks like someone just took
hassle.
Someone just took like some fucking weirdo like
love you, chat.
Anarchist person who fucking hates like Chapo and Dirtbag Left or whatever the fuck. And took one of their Twitter threads and like turned it into an article.
Starstruck, 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 starstruck.
Yeah. Just scroll this up from top to bottom for sheer length if you want to smile. Playing footsie with the right is not a common thing on the neo-socialist left, but there's a subset of this latter group, a small but influential band, who can veer into legitimizing the talking points of the extremist right. I think it's fucked that you were on a podcast with a guy who was 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 on a podcast. Like, that is the entire article. The entire article is like how the fuck am I in this? First of all, I like routinely shit on not only Tucker Carlson, but people who fucking legitimize like far right talking points. The people that are saying like are legitimizing far right talking points is like Grace and Liz here, making it seem as though like they're giving value or worth to QAnon when they have straight up built an entire podcast talking about how the QAnon hogs are fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why, and I'm one of the hosts as well, apparently.
Happy to be here.
In the interview with TrueAnon's Brace Belden and Liz Franzek, who also appeared on the Perfume Nationalist podcast, Crispin and his fellow podcasters riff on Epstein's death and a lockup, and his associate Ghislaine Maxwell's recent arrest. This has to be the result of some factional contest within the intelligence community or deep state or whatever, because somebody kept her alive for all those months, Crispin says. Then they veer into prime conspiracy territory when Belden riffs on how we can see the deep state drugging Maxwell. It's like what happened to Jack Ruby, to supposedly discredit her testimony in court. Between digs at the center left, literally a minority of people think Epstein killed himself, Belden says. Crispin adds, a majority of Biden voters, though. Belden complains, but this is a thing that everybody knows. Everybody knows that the government or factions within the government likely had something to do with it, but you can't do anything about it. That's what drives people so crazy. That's just contributed to how insane everybody is. Like,
7 months of
I like that this take is supposed to be a ridiculous take. You know what I mean? Like, everything on this, while lighthearted, especially the second part that's hilarious because he calls fucking Dershowitz a white hat pedophile. Like, everything in this article is like what is the bad part about, like, Like, first of all, it's written like dog shit. But what's the bad part about what they're saying? Like, why are you being critical of any of these takes?
Love you, baby.
He said Finkelstein is a Holocaust denier too, which it's just there's just so much fucking nonsense in here. It's hard to literally read all of it. It's so poorly written too. I would suggest you read it on your own time, but I will not actually suggest it because it's like, not only is it fucking insane, okay, because it like pieces together people that routinely dunk on one another for stupid shit that they say. Okay, but you are a friend of Turkish nationalist Felix Biederman. Yeah, I know. Exactly.
We love you so
Here,
much,
let's look at this real quick. I want to see what this looks like.
Stream, then that's what you got to
do. The word podcast appears 30 times in this fucking article,
Thanks
dude.
For a great time, Hassel. Missed you today, BB.
That's entirely too much, dude. That's entirely too much. You can't do that. Okay, QAnon's deranged. Oh, while the hosts agree that the QAnon's deranged her theory, and while Franzak cautions her co-host against granting single consciousness to every wing of the American bureaucracy working in tandem with each other, the three male hosts seem to nod at the conspiracy's appeal. Fucking disgusting male hosts.
Hassel.
In a discussion against Trump's lawyer and Epstein associate Alan Dershowitz, Chrisman jokes that Trump is a white hat pedophile who's trying to lure all the other pedophiles into a false sense of security and then spring the trap on them. Host Hasan Piker of the QAnon podcast exclaims, and that's how we tie this neatly back to the QAnon conspiracy. There you go, which is 100% correct, Belden jokes. No, Liz and Hasan say, it's 50% correct, says Chrisman more seriously. It's like 30, 40, 30%, says Belden. Later, when talking about QAnon's evolution into a Trumpist personality cult, Chrisman declares, everything that's wrong and insane about QAnon comes for the end of the spigot. The first premise that the ruling class is a cabal of cannibalistic, psychotic sexual abusers is correct. Chrisman did not respond to a comment sent through Twitter. Much of the TrueNon's approach tends to mix humor and seriousness in the same way it plays the third rail of conspiracy theories and their tropes. In one interview with the LA Review of Books, Belden said, I literally think that rich people are vampires in every sense of the word. Psychic vampires, money vampires, sex vampires, blood vampires. They have a totally different, absolutely warped sense of morality and society.
Hope you're doing okay, Hasan. We appreciate you rising and grinding to give all us frogs some content. Love you to the moon and back, sparkling heart.
Journalism, boys. Fucking pretty good. It's great. So anyway, that was this article. Is this article an advertisement, LMAO? No. No. What is this?
Hasan. There you go. Here's one you're gonna use for Hasan.
Don't worry, man.
There you go.
It can be anything you
Let's
like,
see you
Hasan.
rate that one, motherfucker.
I think I still.
Yeah, what's good now? Pretty fucking hard, huh?
Still look good, motherfucker.
Can I be real? He still looks good though. Like
Sexy, that's
he's still that's the problem. I still think he looks fucking.
Here's one you're gonna use for
6 months from my second vaccination. And I might
Get
just catch a
fucked.
movie. Just some good news. Hassel.
Absolutely handsome, above average. Not my type. We don't know well enough. Twitch, don't attack us, please. We are friends with the. I would never do this list. Beauty doesn't last, Hasan. Invest in Allah. Dude, you're right. I should invest in Allah. You're fucking so right, brother. You're fucking so right. Mrs. Smack, why did he make top tier? What is your opinion on the super straight LGBTQ movement? From what I understand, it's some fucking turfy shit. I haven't really looked into it. I'm sorry. I will look into it. You and Nim being on top proves men a superiority for handsome men. Yeah, men and boys get a lot of play on Twitch. Like, Twitch is one of the gayer platforms, and it's one of the more like pro-mena platforms on the internet. It's kind of wild. Like, fucking everyone is from, like, ethnically from the Middle East, North African region. I don't know how the fuck it works like that. The fuck is MENA? Middle East and North Africa. Like what you would consider to be Middle East. I don't know what the fuck super straight is. I'm not going to talk about it right now.
Must be doing cocaine to stream as much as you do. That's clearly what you're actually doing when you go pee.
Sargon of Akkad criticized you on stream yesterday? What? Oh, you made me laugh so hard I got a headache, dude. It's just like the jolt of a... Oh, what? You did a whole live stream shitting on you? Here's the crumb, dude. Here, is that what you wanted? Here's the little crumb of fucking attention that you wanted. Irrelevant fucking political campaign tanking Andy. I love that. Sargon did a whole stream reacting here and just calling you stupid. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. Maybe they can finally... Maybe him and other people who also fucking absolutely despise me can finally unite and, you know, unite against how bad I am and how dumb I am or something so that...
As buff.
Yeah. So... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, some chosen from his chat came into offline and wished COVID upon us.
BB, love your
I don't understand. Isn't COVID fake, though? I thought COVID was fake, so wishing it upon us is not going to fucking change anything, bruv. Oi, bruv, let's talk about British people reacting to the American pharmaceutical ads during the Harry Meghan interview, by the way. Okay. Oh, I love that. Boys, the clout game is serious, boys. Do you understand? Clout game is serious.
Self-care equals best care. Be kind to yourself.
When you have a good couple years doing the fucking anti-SJW shit and you fucking ride it to the moon and then decide to take matters into your own hands and tank like a fucking political party, you gotta figure out how to recover. And one thing you can do is start just shitting on whoever the fuck has a big target on them. You know, try to pick it apart.
I hope you enjoyed your break from us.
People who are significantly smarter than Sargon of Akkad have tried.
Hassle.
Now, of course, the difference is people who are significantly smarter than Sargon of Akkad, but still argue with Sargon of Akkad level arguments, which are so bad that which is like that level of argumentation is so fucking dumb that like people instantly recognize it. It's like saying someone is. It's like saying someone is like DSP. You know what I mean? Most people that are extremely and pathetically online immediately recognize that you're shitting on someone when you compare them to DSP, right?
9 months.
It's kind of like that. When you say, oh, dude, that's a Sargon argument. It's like the conversation's over going forward. That just means you're trash. Anyway.
4 months BB.
Anyway. If you ever listen to an episode of Chapo, you clearly see they're a fucking op, dude. Like, clear CIA type shit, man. Please start spreading this dangerous misinformation. I'm honestly really disappointed. Dude, you've been trying it, dude. You've been trying it. You've been trying to get my attention with that Tumba man. Like, do you want to get banned again?
Peepo, hey Hassel, thanks for the great year, brother. At HasanAbi.
Are you going to talk about $15 minimum wage just got here? No. No. Even if I had more political content lined up today, I probably wouldn't talk about the $15 minimum wage today. Brother, your thirst for me talking about the exact same fucking thing over and over again is mind-boggling, because I've literally been talking about it for months now. Like every day. Every fucking day that I log on, I talk about $15 minimum wage for at least like an hour or 2 hours, and I have to repeat the same fucking, I have to respond to the same talking points over and over and over again. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Steven Crowder, indeed, trans women are women.
Thanks for existing, big fan.
Oh, Steven Crowder is using International Women's Day as an opportunity to dress in drag again. This is like, brother, look. Like, no one who
months already
finds a particular, looks to every particular situation to dress in drag is going to be like fully straight. Okay, like sexuality is on a spectrum regardless, but like Steven Crowder is too much of a fucking theater kid to the degree where like the roles that he picks are so frequently in that area that he has a little bit of queer in him. Okay, there's just no fucking way. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know that, you know, people that are homophobic or gay themselves is like super fucking played out. It is not true. There are plenty of straight homophobes and bigots, you know what I mean? But
have a great day.
Like after like the 700th time that my man is like dressing in drag while fucking shitting on LGBT people, like you gotta like, it's hard for me to not acknowledge that there is a little bit of internalized bigotry happening there. It's not just like external. It's a little bit of internalized bigotry. Motherfucker loves dressing in drag, okay? This dude dresses in drag more than fucking drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? And he's been doing it for longer.
Plus, it's something new.
Can you not use the Q word? It hasn't been reclaimed yet, please. What?
Asks and Pogo. 0 has.
Like, no, everyone fucking understands that the Q word as a catch-all umbrella term is an acceptable usage of the word. I'm not saying that person is a Q word. I'm saying there's a little bit of queer in Steven Crowder, as in the umbrella catch-all term Q that encompasses all of the fucking LGBTQ. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would Q be in LGBTQ? Like, there's a way to say it as a slur, which Steven Crowder has done in the past, and there's a fucking way to say it as an umbrella term. I'm using it as an umbrella term. Unless you're talking about QAnon, in which case, brother, the Q has been reclaimed by patriots, of course. LGBT QAnon, baby. Yep, liberty, beer, guns, and tax evasion. And QAnon. Yeah, the only time you can't look. The term queer has been used as like an acceptable catch-all umbrella term for LGBTQ community members, unless you're from Boston. Because if you're from Boston and you use the Q word, it's a hate crime automatically. Okay, sorry, I don't make the rules. I didn't come up with the rules. If you're from Boston, you can't say it. If you're from Boston and queer, you still can't say it. It's still a hate crime. Yeah, fun facts. That's how it works. Sorry. Sorry. Apologies to the Massachusetts gays.
Easy clap.
but you can't say it. Yeah, queer is an umbrella term. Queer is a slur. Exactly. Yes. Like, queer is the term where you have to say it with the hard R. If you don't actually say it with a hard R, then it turns in, it's the opposite. Then it turns into a hate crime.
Love you, Dad. Stay safe.
Okay. Anyway, I wonder if I wonder how many people fucking take that and get like unreasonably upset at what I'm trying to say. Yo, what's up, Poke? Jesus. Now I feel a lot better. See, I love streaming. Are we going to hell? Maybe. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. So, British people were very shocked when they were watching the Meghan Markle Oprah interview because apparently there are no medicine ads, and I've never thought that was strange on American television. Like, I didn't grow up on American TV, as you guys know. I don't remember being fascinated by the fact that there were medicine ads, though. You know what I mean? If these medicine ads are what's like to not have an NHS, I never want to experience that. It's like, dude, oh, little do you know, the fucking medicine ads in the United States is not the weirdest thing, okay, about our medicine. Now, how are people in the side effects of medicine in American ads more lethal than the thing that they're treating? Lol, these American ads, though, totally forgot about the medicine being advertised there. American ads are so funny how they're advertising medicine. Like, think about it. They're watching fucking they're watching Harry and Meghan on Oprah, and the most fascinating thing for them is the fact that, you know, we have literal fucking ads for medication, like urging customers and consumers, not patients that need medical care, to have personal preferences over different kinds of drugs. Like, use our drug for your back pain instead of another drug. It's wild.
Hello.
Ask your doctor about this. Ask your doctor about that. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, it's medicine. You're not supposed to be like, oh yeah, I want this brand.
Love you, Hossy. Take care, Hassel.
Are you really defending this shit? What? Defending what shit? No, it's fucking strange. That's what I'm saying. It exposes that in places where they have socialized medicine, in countries where they have socialized medicine, it's not, patients are not treated like consumers or customers. Like, you are not supposed to be treated like a customer. You have to, this is why elimination of the profit motive is key from the field of healthcare in its entirety.
Has Sammy Hassel.
I'm watching the Meghan interview recording, and yet again, I can't understand why American TV ads are like, ask your doctor for, or tell your doctor. Why the fuck would you be the one to tell a doctor what medicine they give you? Maybe I'm too European to get it, but what the fuck? Help, why are all American ads about medicines? American ads are so scary. Just mad drugs and people suing each other up and down. I love the way people write in the other side of the world, okay? The other side of the pond. People write in the funniest way, dude. Oh my god. Irish people and Scottish people, like, the way they fucking type shit is insane. I don't know where this guy is from, but have you ever seen like fucking Scottish Twitter? It's literally, you need an interpreter. Like, you need someone to be able to sound out the words and then rewrite it in like normal English dialect. Can we just get a day off of Scottish people Twitter subreddit reading? Yeah, it's nuts. You know what? I'm just gonna show you, because this is not something you have to see it to believe it or understand it. Okay, hold on.
Hassel.
What is this? No, this is not bad enough. Hold on. This will defo work. Embarrassing. Doug shite look. Taxi for ya da. Love how elegantly we talk. Why are the police not arresting and dispersing the crowd? Why you a... What? Okay.
19 months, I love you.
Okay. Oh, that's just... Piglets a wee Tory dick. Pass it on. Sort top. That will defo work.
Don't worry.
I've driven into my garage door. Can someone please genuinely help me fix this before my mom comes home tonight? What do I do? Open the garage for the car inside, close the door again, ram it fade the other side. Trust me, I'm a joiner.
Arjan? Pogo?
Hasan Amerika'dasın. Bu chat'tekiler ülkemizde oyun mu oynuyor ne? What?
Short stream today. You'll still probably stream 10 hours. Omega lol.
Our government, Scotland will be governed by a UK Prime Minister. No, that's not. All the top ones are not like good examples. They're writing normally here. Like I want one where it's like I want to show you one where it's just not like where they like, I'm a psychic and I'm doing free readings. Comment for 1x. Surely if you were that good, people wouldn't need to contact you. You would know who they were and you would look even better on you first. Contact them first. Chris Av got a Linda in the spirit world here for you. And she says, yeah, fuck off my post and shave your beard because it's fish eggs. You ever want to just wrap yourself up in tinfoil nice and cozy and then just fucking get right into the microwave and blow yourself up to fuck? I'm on the night shift.
Oh, I'm on the night shift!
I personally think you're going to be in a lot of back pain because you'll get sucked into gaming more even off stream. And since you still haven't gotten an
Oh, this is what I was thinking of. This is what I was thinking of.
Take your pain out on chat.
This is what I was thinking of. Why the fuck ask baby stupid shit? Like, you're getting big, aren't you? As if that weak cunt's gonna be like, hey, Moira, you're spot on. I'm on the protein.
You are the man. Really love the channel. Keep up.
I'm on the protein. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. These people aren't typing in an accent. They're writing in a vulnerable language. What? Is this even? No, it's not even fucking Gaelic, dude. This isn't Gaelic, is it?
Happy Ladies' Day for my lady who loves your streams.
Motherfucker, stop.
I appreciate you streaming today despite how you're feeling. 3.
It's Scots, a dialect? There's a Scots language?
Meth stream Pogu.
Please be Cockney Brit for your next roleplay. Scots is recognized as the indigenous language of Scotland, a regional minority. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I can't even fucking make fun of anything, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys got me. I'm doing a fucking no growth, dude. I'm gonna be canceled by the fucking Scots for... because I'm being racist to the Scottish people.
Hassle.
It's not even Scots. It's Scottish English. Didn't Scots Wikipedia get called out for not actually being Scots?
International Women's Day. Sag.
What is this? Hate they cunts that come to your gaff and get fed like a king, and then you go to theirs and you need to pure beg for a glass of water. Okay, I'm in Scotland and I had to use VPN to access your stream. You fucked up, mate.
On company time.
Listen, don't make me bust out the iron brew, okay? Don't make me fucking do it.
6 months in a row have my Bezos
Still got it.
done. Hassle 7-month Andy Hassle.
Anyway. Why'd you say iron brew? I don't know how you say it. Iron brew? Iron brew.
Time
Iron
flies,
brew.
love you, chat Hassle.
Iron brew. Fucking. Let me cringes every time someone makes fun of the accent. I don't know how to do it. I can't do Scottish at all. What is this?
Getting big,
Love
aren't
you
you?
guys.
As if the week they folk ass baby stupid shit. Like, you're getting big, aren't you? As if the week comes gonna be like, hey Mora, you're spot on. I'm on the protein.
Okay, that's worse than my reading, okay? That's literally worse than my reading, okay? That was worse.
Oh, handsome man.
All right, we're done with this. Anyway, fucking, I don't know how the fuck we went down this rabbit hole, but so yeah, people were shocked by the drug adverts. Okay, American adverts are unhinged as fuck. As wild how many drugs get casual ads. Watching American adverts during the Meghan and Harry Oprah interview is so surreal. You get the idea. Imagine if they saw how awkward it is for the CEO of GoFundMe to inadvertently run America's substitute for a national healthcare service. P.S. Americans, it's weird to them because in the UK, it's illegal to advertise prescription drugs to the general public. Over there, people are seeking healthcare are considered patients, not customers. Yeah. A better future is possible.
It was, but
if the fucking goddamn Brits can figure it out, we should be able to figure it out.
Despite all of the heaviness of last night's interview and the seriousness and all the emotion, to say there was some great news that she's pregnant with a baby girl.
Yeah.
Going to be a girl dad.
Yes.
I was going to say,
so
though, that's where the good
that.
news ended for the royal family.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever they thought it was going to be, it felt like it was worse.
Well, that's the thing, Tony. I don't know what people thought, but nobody was expecting that. Nobody was expecting that. Here's another word to add to the list of how you described last night. We'll begin with there. Explosive. The explosive interview touched on so many issues, including race, mental health, and what appears to be a deep rift in the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan were candid, quite candid and emotional as they spoke with Oprah in their first major interview together since stepping down from royal duties. But in order to tell what they say is a real story, the couple also had to address what they call is a false reporting of tabloid.
Imagine Americans care about the royal family. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the royal family. You guys already know this. I've shit on them a lot. The only reason why I find this to be very strange is because of like how openly racist the royal family is. It's kind of wild, but because like in 2021, racism is like frowned upon in public, they have to still maintain an air of wokeness while still being incredibly fucking racist. Because like it's positively British to do so, right? Where you have to like,
hope you feel better.
You're like, oh, it's dastardly to be, you know, so absolutely disastrously racist. Of course, we would never do that. So they want to maintain their air of like, it's just such an English thing to do, to make it seem as though like their incredibly outdated mode of thinking is actually still kind of the right and eloquent thing to do. I don't know how else to describe it. So I find that very, very interesting. Like the superiority complex of the fucking royals and the monarchists, while still maintaining like these, you know, fucking inbred Alabama positions, and also the same kind of inbreeding that you see in cousin fuckers in different parts of the world that they would normally frown upon. The royal family practices regularly,
wow, you are a great
and also the monarchists that you know, defend the royal family consider that to be good and cool and tight.
Newspapers, starting with a widely reported rumor about Meghan that she made her future sister-in-law Kate Middleton cry.
Like we do that in America, brother. Like, you know, we do that in America too. Like what the royal family does. Racism and inbreeding, we do that in America, okay? We have some real fucking sick freaks that do that shit, okay? And no one thinks it's tight. It's not that cool, okay? Go to like a high school football game in the South.
That was a week of Harry and Meghan's wedding.
You say the narrative with Kate, it didn't happen. So specifically, did you make Kate cry?
No.
So where did that come from? Was there a situation where she might have cried or she could have cried?
No, the reverse happened.
You knew all along, and people around you knew that that wasn't true.
Everyone in the institution knew it wasn't true.
So why didn't somebody just say that?
It's a good question.
Speaking to Oprah, the Duchess of Sussex described a world that left her isolated and feeling trapped.
I remember so often people within the firm would say, well, you can't do this because it'll look like that. You can't. So,
bro, I can't believe the lady I had a crush on from the popular television soap opera Suits that is now embarrassing to admit that you watched. He's like literally a fucking royal and is at the heart of so much controversy within the royal family by simply being black. I find that so strange. And yes, fucking, I'll admit it, dude. I watched a bunch of weird USA soap operas, okay? And Suits was one of them. And the other one was what was it? White Collar Crime or something, or was it Blue Collar Crime? The one where the fucking the handsome thief it turns into the fucking FBI white hat thief, okay? It was so good. That show was so fucking good, dude. It was so fucking good. I don't give a fuck, okay? It was like Catch Me If You Can, the TV show. And I love Catch Me If You Can. No, I've never seen Burn Notice. I was never into Burn Notice, and I was never into the plastic surgeon a couple one, but yeah, Suits and White Collar was my my secret, okay? My dirty little secret that I just now shared with you guys. White Collar with the guy who looks like Henry Cavill but smaller, yeah.
So even, can I go and have lunch with my friends? No, you're oversaturated, you're everywhere. And I said, I've left the house twice in 4 months. I'm everywhere, but I am nowhere. And from that standpoint, I continued to say to people, I know there's an obsession with how things look, but has anyone talked about how it feels? Because right now, I could not feel lonelier.
Loneliness, along with an onslaught of negative...
Okay, this is kind of boring. I thought this was going to be like a little bit hotter. You know what I mean? Like, throw some fucking daggers. Say the queen smells bad or something. You know what I mean? Why is this not spicy at all?
Negative headlines that the palace would not refute and that Meghan Markle insists were false led to thoughts of suicide.
I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking POG content watcher. Like, we're trying to do role play right now, and I'm the chatter who says, go rob a bank! Go punch a cop! Go rob a bank! Go punch a cop! Why'd you punch a good cop?
And that was a very clear and real and frightening, constant thought. And I remember how he just cradled me, and I went to the institution.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If fucking
I didn't have blood pressure issues until I started following politics.
If Oprah does not ask whether or not Prince Andrew's a nonce, this interview is a wash, okay? You have to do that. You have to be like, was Prince Andrew's a nonce, and did the royal family know it? Use their words too, because Meghan now speaks in that dialect. She's not going to understand if you say pedophile. You have to, if you say pedophile, British people are like, what do you fucking mean, bruv? I don't know. You have to say nonce, or you have to say pedophile. I know how to talk to British people. Just let me handle it. Okay, guys? I know British people. This is how you have to pronounce certain words so they don't understand it. Like you're saying two different words like Peter and file. If you say pedophile, they're like, what? What are you talking about, bruv? I don't understand what you're saying, bruv. Or you gotta say nonce, or you gotta say pedophile.
I hope everyone has a good day.
And I said that I needed to go somewhere to get help. and I was told that I couldn't, that it wouldn't be good for the institution. I share this because there's so many people who
Hi Abi, love your streams, Mehmet.
Are afraid to voice that they need help. And I know personally how hard it is to not just voice it, but when you voice it, to be told no. But we had to go to this event, and I remember him saying, I don't think you can go. And I said, I can't be left alone.
It's completely inappropriate that like some of the unfortunately most powerful people on the planet, for no other reason but you know, systematic inbreeding, get to mistreat someone like this by the virtue of the color of their skin. I think it's unacceptable. But also, no matter what we're talking about, it's still ultimately someone who literally fucking like got the automatic lottery. You know what I mean? It's like weird. Because you're literally like a princess. You know what I mean? It's still unacceptable. But at the same time, I'm like, but you're a princess, which it doesn't matter. It's still fucked up. Because the people that are treating her like shit are even more, they're even more wealthy and dicks and doing something completely wrong.
Because you were afraid of what you might do to yourself?
And we went, and that...
I'm so sorry to hear that.
The couple also shared with Oprah that when they were expecting their son Archie, the palace brought up his title and security detail.
Those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time.
4 months.
So we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title. And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
Lurker, thank you so much, dude, for being
Jesus
my daily
Christ.
consumption.
Holy, we gotta run that again. Fuck the dono, and my laughter ruined it.
And also he's not going to be given a title. And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
And
bro, they are so fucking racist. This is what I mean, dude. Like, they're insane. Like, just imagine being this way. Like, in 2021, you are one of the most educated people on the planet. You have literally unlimited resources. Your resources are England, okay? When you're the royal family, it's like, what are your resources? Oh, the island. It's mine, okay? I just randomly own just the entirety of the island. I have all the landmass, okay? You can get educated in every fucking institution around the planet. Not even just England. Scotland, Wales. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to piss off the rest of the Brits here. But it's like, you got all of that shit and you're still being like, oh, I don't know, bro. We're going to have a fucking child. There's going to be a little fucking... We're going to have a fucking child that's, you know... he's gonna be a little dark-skinned, I don't know. It's fucking bullshit, dude. You just lost. How do they bring it up? I wonder, they have concerns? Dude, bro, these motherfuckers, you know these motherfuckers just straight up say it. Like, they're not... Like, they probably said it in a very nonchalant and, like, kind way, you know what I mean? Like, they probably brought it up. They probably brought it up like, oh, we do have concerns that the child, the royal child, might be a little colored, a little tan, if you know what I mean, if you will, like something like that. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna. Probably casually asked if there's a way to genetically engineer the skin tone of the baby.
Who is having that conversation with you? What?
so,
It's so funny. I'm sorry.
There's a conversation. Hold up.
there's
Stop
several
right now.
there's several conversations.
There's a
about it.
conversation with you.
There was a British radio host that was defending this shit. I forget. Does anyone have the clip for it? And he was like, well, you know, she's like not that dark, but it's just understandable that they're having they're having this conversation. It's going to be a first time. Like, who does anyone know what I'm talking about? Was it Piers Morgan? If the Brits can have black James Bond, why can't they have a black kid in the royal family? Well, I mean, they don't want to have the black James Bond either. America's destroying the British by spilling the thesis. Boris Johnson literally said Meghan was bringing in exotic blood. It isn't just the royal family, it's the press too. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention this, but Felix Biederman posted an Instagram about like one of the articles that was insanity. Like, he posted one of the fucking psychopathic articles, right? And the article itself was titled like, this is just like... this is just, this happened with Princess Diana. It's going to happen again or something like that. It was just wild shit. She's paler than some white people. Isolating an individual away from their family and friends using, these are classic signs of emotionally... What? Isolating an individual away from their family and friends using suicide threats to get what you want. These are classic signs of emotionally abusive relationship, but we are supposed to suspend rationality because of racism. Dear Harry, Meghan is not the victim. You are? What? Bro, Candace Owens is wilding out, dude. Oh, this.
And if you think about it, it could have been an out-and-out racist comment, or it could have been somebody very senior in the family who, I think everybody watching has got somebody from the older generation that sometimes says something that's very inappropriate or maybe casually racist, not necessarily meaning it to be or understanding that it is. And so, was it in the way that people say,
just casually, bro. Come on.
I wonder if the baby's going to have ginger hair like you, or, is it going to have my chin or whatever? Maybe they said, I wonder what...
What is loose women, dude? It's casual. It's casual, bruv. It's like a fucking stroll down the fucking streets, bruv. It's just casual. Oh, this is the headline I was talking about. This is insane. Look at this. Harry's making the same mistake. Harry is making the same mistake as Diana, and I fear he'll come to regret it, just like his mother did. Bro, this is literally the British press saying, we are going to execute you. Like we did Princess Diana. Okay? These motherfuckers don't play around, folks. They just don't. They don't. Okay? They don't. It's great. The royal biographer is literally like, I'm about to fucking write the final notes on the biography. I think it's a bit wrong to say, oh, but you're still a princess. If you hear the whole thing, she's pretty much a prisoner under the royal family's rules. She handed over her passport, her driver's license, said she never saw them again until they left the family. She couldn't do anything. It's nuts. Yeah, no, I understand. It's fucking insane. You should check this out. These guys got royal experts to give their opinion before the fucking interview was out. We proved royal experts lie about Harry and Meghan. The tabloids and Tory newspapers have been running anti-Meghan articles for years. This isn't surprising. Yeah, they have been absolutely fucking blasting Meghan Markle for one, being American, but more importantly for being, one, is she a quarter or half black? Regardless, it's just like having darker skin. Like, they have literally been nonstop fucking running articles about her, like, all the fucking time. So it didn't come out of nowhere. People have said this in, oh my God, Charlie Kirk is weighing in on it. Oh, this is so good. Ben Shabibo is weighing in on it. Imagine being Prince Philip fighting Nazis, helping preside over the UK during the Cold War and the economic struggles of the 1970s, and now watching your spoiled grandson basically call the institution to which you have silently devoted your life a vile repository of bigotry. Wait, Ben Shapiro thinks the fucking the monarchy is not a fucking racist institution? Is he insane? How the fuck does he act like... Dude, conservatives are so stupid. Like, you have no... You know you're an American conservative, right, dumbass? We don't have it here because we kind of fought against it. Like, how are you so fucking stupid? This is literally the next level five-head mega brain moment that Republicans engage in when they defend the Confederacy while simultaneously holding on to the position that, like, well, it was the Republican Party that abolished slavery in the Civil War. Like, this is literally one step above that. Like, you have moved from doing the, oh, actually, I'm against the Confederacy, but also, you know, I should be able to wave my fucking Confederate flag, to actually the monarchy is good and not a racist institution, dude. I mean, that's... I don't know what level of fucking alpha brain you're on to defend the monarchy as an American conservative. I don't know what level of alpha brain supplements you've taken to be like, well, the monarchy actually is not a racist or illiberal institution. Because remember, conservatives love talking about like liberty and liberalism in the European sense whenever they're talking about it, like you know, freedom of speech and the values that they supposedly espouse. Meanwhile, Ben Shapiro is like, I can't believe they're trying to cancel the monarchy. This is said, the monarchy is the most important liberal institution, you know, the one that was given to them by God and also ruled over multiple colonies for no reason other than, you know, the fact that they had might. Defending the monarchy is next level big brain. It's great. It's fucking great. It's just like this is next level. I don't know anything beyond. I don't know what else to say. Being a pro-monarchist in America as an American conservative who loves freedom, by the way. I love freedom. Hypothetically, hypothetically, you are not as free as you would be under monarchist rule. Hypothetically, America should become a British penal colony once more. In order to experience true liberation and true freedom, we must succumb to the interests of the British royalty.
You
with Harry
about how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like. That was relayed to me from Harry.
Oprah asked Prince Harry about that discussion when he joined the interview.
What was that conversation?
That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
Can you tell us what the question was?
No, I'm not comfortable sharing that.
They say it was that lack of support that ultimately led them to step away from royal life.
Do you think you would have left or ever stepped back were it not for Meghan?
No, the answer to your question is no.
You would not have.
I wouldn't have been able to because I myself was trapped.
Please explain how you, Prince Harry, raised in a palace, in a life of privilege, literally a prince, how you were trapped.
I think modern medicine has failed us, by the way. Every time I see Prince Harry, I realize that people are ridiculous when they say like adrenochrome and baby spinal fluid and all this shit. Because this motherfucker is one of the wealthiest people on the planet and he still has male pattern baldness, okay? Like if modern medicine was truly a success, the two things within the gender patriarchy that men care about that motivate them are their dicks and their fucking hairline. We would have already figured out like the infinite penis glitch where you just roll around with like an 18-inch penis flaccid and you would never have hairline problems. And the fact that like even a prince has, this kind of male pattern baldness issue implies that like modern medicine has been an overall wash and a failure. I'm going back to acupuncture. I think we need to try holistic methods instead. I'm just saying, dude, like the fact that you can't just fucking, go on a slider and be like, this is how girthy and big I want my cock to be, means that modern medicine is a failure overall. Just try again. GG's.
Trapped within the system, like the rest of my family are. My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave. And I have huge compassion for that.
Harry also revealed his family cut him off financially.
Like, look at this. They're all fucking bald, dude. Are you kidding me?
Last year.
But I've got what my mum left me. And without that, we would not have been able to do this.
Okay.
So, touching back on what...
I love the royal family being frustrated that finally there's some genetic diversity entering their bloodline. So maybe one of the children won't have fucking an inverted chin. You know what I mean? Like, they're mad that, like, they're not engaging in the antiquated practice of cousin fucking for once. Oi, if the child doesn't have fucking webbed toes and an Apsburg jaw, bruv, this is not going to be fucking good. Your tainting is downright unnatural, bruv. This is downright fucking unnatural, bruv.
What you were asking, what my mum would think of this, I think she saw it coming. And I certainly felt her presence throughout this whole process.
So much to unpack there. But let's start with this. If you or someone you know is seeking mental health resources, you can call the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
What?
There's a helpline at 1-800-950-6264. I'll say it again. 1-800-950.
CBS paid $7 million for this 45-minute interview. I need to see more of this interview. Like, is this it? Also, speaking of which, it's top of the fucking hour, bruv. It's top of the fucking hour every hour. It's time for a 60-second ad break, bruv. You already know what it is. This is the first ad break of the fucking day, bruv. If you no longer want to see the ads and you want to watch with fucking ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is subscribe, bruv. You can do it for $5, all for free, with a fucking Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. You get one free fucking subscription that you use in your favorite fucking broadcaster who streams for you every fucking day, despite sometimes feeling fucking depressed, bruv. The tide has turned on Amazon. Breaking news: the tide has turned at Amazon in Alabama completely in the union's favor. Biden's support was a game changer. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, here's the ad, by the way. Speaking of Amazon. What the fuck is this, bro? Is this real? Bro, are you fucking joking, dude? Oh my God. I don't understand. dude in the front is how we all feel about this. Yeah, this is some real fucked up shit, dude. In a lot of these places, they go to the locals and insist on still doing this as a tradition which has been originally forced upon them by the royal families themselves. Wouldn't take much for them to simply decline. I think this one can be argued as observing culture if it was genuinely offered as a gesture, as it's common. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, I'm not big brain enough to understand the intricacies of British royalty and the life that they engage in. I don't understand I don't understand how like colonization has become such colonization has become so commonplace within their cultural identity that like they personally subscribe to it and want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it at all. I find it rather strange. Okay. Harry and Meghan, how race factored into their thing. Harry reveals how he was snubbed by Queen Elizabeth. Harry and Meghan open about the UK tabloids. Which one is good? They still instilled these practices before they left, and now their leaders make them do it. It's cultural appropriation, bruv. Who's that Jerry Seinfeld doing up there? I don't know if it's colonization as much as a local custom of the island they visited. Okay, let's watch Piers Morgan get fucking brutalized.
I'm angry to the point of bawling over today. I'm sickened by what I've just had to watch.
Okay, a number of people might be upset.
Sorry, you can come to
you can
defend it in a minute. I'm just going to say what I'm going to say.
Okay.
This is a 2-hour trash-a-thon of our royal family, of the monarchy, of everything the Queen has worked so hard for, and it's all...
Okay, I have to say something. There is nothing more cucked than defending the royal family. Sorry, Brits. If it's your custom to be a cuck, then just, say that you're a cuck. But there is literally nothing more cuck. Like, I make fun of the American working class because some members of the American working class routinely fucking bet against their best interest and cuck themselves as a consequence of like white supremacist beliefs that they hold on to because of their social conditioning. They think like as long as we're putting other members of the working class that are not white, then we're getting a decent, we're actually in a better position overall when they're not. But defending the monarchy is literally just like openly fucking cucked. It's worse than that. There is absolutely zero benefit to it. You are just saying this family should continue having a fuckload of money for no reason other than the fact that they are just, they have it. Like, other than the fact that, God gave it to them.
All being done as Prince Philip lies in hospital. Mm-hmm. They trash everybody. They basically make out the entire royal family a bunch of white supremacists by dropping this race bombshell without...
Use that phrase.
They didn't name which one it was. They just throw it out there so it could be any member of the royal family. And
it's probably every member of the royal family. I'm so confused why, like, we're making it seem as though 80-year-old motherfuckers are incapable of being, like, openly racist all the fucking time, especially as part of the royal family, okay? It's kind of like, you know how Exxon does what, okay? They extract natural resources, they engage in fossil fuels, and they ruin the fucking planet, and they create energy, right? They engage in energy production, specifically fossil fuels, okay? Like, they're not going to have a green energy initiative. It's not going to be legitimate. The royal family, their main goal, their main job as a royal family is literally fucking colonization, okay? Like, that's what they do. That's what they did. That's what they're kind of known for. It's like getting upset that someone said Exxon is ruining the fucking planet after an oil spill. Like, oh, how dare you? How dare you criticize the glorious company ExxonMobil for saying that the planet is being ruined by oil spills or whatever, bruv? It's the exact same fucking energy. They are the Exxon of racism. The royal family is literally the Exxon of racism. Okay? They kind of had a monopoly for a little bit on colonization. You get it? So, this is what they do. So, to be shocked to be shocked about defending, to be shocked and outright upset that someone is saying, oh, members of the royal family are racist, is mind-boggling to me, because that's kind of what they're known for.
Harry says, I'll never say who it was. Well, you better say it fast.
What's the part of the interview that you're referring to?
The bit where they accuse an unnamed member of the royal family. This is the race bombshell that Meghan drops that Harry then talks about. Let's watch.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
I love that clip. I'm sorry. It's incredible. Royal family worried about Archie's skin color when Prince Philip is purple? Yeah, literally, dude. Why are they concerned about Archie's skin color when Prince Philip has been purple the past 5 years? Exactly. Why are they just speaking into the camera and not each other? One of them literally openly supported Nazis in World War II. So it's not the race bombshell that they dropped on her. Didn't some Aryan cousin wear some racist ass brooch to the wedding? I don't know. Been too busy watching the stream lately, but here I am with some free time. God save our gracious queen. Okay. What is this? Wiley ahead of the curve as always?
Seen here with Prince William in 2018, Wiley was awarded an MBE for his services to music. There are calls for you to be stripped of your MBE.
Take it back.
Seen here with Prince.
I don't even. The problem is British exploited the words so long that the average Brit profited compared to those Westerners, so they were in favor of the royal house who supported them. Anyone who says Meghan is acting, listen, if she was that good at acting, the peak of her career wouldn't have been Suits. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so right, dude. That's so good. She's literally not a good actress, okay? She's just not. Sorry. That's just the truth. Here's Piers Morgan getting fucking absolutely cumstered, by the way.
Get all of that to paint this picture that all was rosy and hunky-dory. Nonsense. And then you are lording over the queen.
I gotta pee, I'll be back.
Means, let's applaud the queen when she does something right. But when she does something wrong, we need to call her out.
What does she do wrong? What does she do wrong?
What kind of grandmother? Let me finish. What kind of grandmother would be so close to her grandson, Harry, but then not use her power and influence as queen to protect them from the racist media coverage? What kind of grandmother will protect her own son, Prince Andrew, from the potential crime of raping a minor, but will do jack all to protect Harry and Meghan? Especially, I have no doubt that she would have heard about the suicidal thoughts and the help and support she needs. And then you sit there hammering on about how the royal institution is not racist. Are you out of your godforsaken mind?
No, you know what? I find what you're saying about the Queen actually disgraceful. I find what you're saying, you're entitled to your opinion, Shola. I find, sorry, no, I'm allowed to respond to what you've just said.
Is rooted, listen, you might learn something. The royal family as an institution is rooted in colonialism, white supremacy, and racism. The legacy is right there. So you're now surprised that a comment would have been made by several members of the royal family about how dark Archie's skin is.
It's not several members, actually. No, you can't.
It's a, you know how I say, like, it's a permanent L to have Texas be represented by Ted Cruz? I'm sorry, Brits. Piers Morgan represents you, okay, in the other side of the world. Like, and that is a permanent fucking L, dude. It literally sucks. It sucks so bad. I'm sure some of you are aware of it, but it is just one gigantic permanent L for the island that Piers Morgan is your, like, forward-facing operation. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
Can't spew
You're
lies.
more outraged that
All right.
Harry and Meghan
Are we allowed
talked
to
about
engage in
that
any
the
of this?
Let me finish.
Well, you're not stopping.
More outraged that Harry and Meghan had the audacity to speak that truth than you should be at the actual outrage of racism.
Right, okay. Am I allowed to respond to this?
6%.
Am I allowed to respond yet?
You can respond now.
Okay. I think what you just said about the Queen is disgusting. I think it's unbelievable.
I am so mad. I dastardly. How dare you say the Queen is a racist? The monarchy is a wonderful institution.
You talk about the behaviour of a
Am I
19...
lying when I said that?
Allow
Please
me
tell
to say what I'm...
I
Allow
said
me
the
to
Queen
explain.
And the institution is
Right,
protected.
allow me to defend our royal family, thank you.
Fucking shut up, serf. Shut up, you fucking peasant. Allow me to defend our royal family. I need to defend our royal family. Okay? You fucking peasant bitch, dude. Look at this peasant brain on this guy. Oh my god. You're bad? Oh god. Yet another example of accent doesn't equal intellect, okay? Because us Americans, unfortunately, get caught up in this trap all the time. We hear someone speak fancy, and we assume, oh, they must be smart because they're not speaking in American, right? This is a very legitimate thing that Americans, whether they recognize it or not, engage in, where they're like, oh, they're speaking fancy over there. They must be intelligent. Nope. What? He only represents the English. We Scots claim Ewan McGregor. Piers always does this. Person arguing against Piers, facts and logic. Piers, you're wrong because you're disrespectful and I'm offended. Yeah, that's the funniest part, is that everyone defending the royal family right now are the same people who are like anti-cancel culture, right? Like everyone who's anti-cancel culture or like anti-identity politics has now taken it up to themselves because they say like cancel culture and identity politics is illiberal, right? It's not liberal. It's not progressive, actually. It's regressive. But now they're fucking tier 3 simping against the kingdom, like for the kingdom, and trying to cancel Meghan Markle and Prince whatever the fuck, Prince Balding fucking guy. I don't know what his name is. Well, they're all balding, but you know what I mean. One of the balding ones. So, like, what happened? I thought you were fucking anti-cancel culture. Like, how dare they speak out against the fucking Queen? We must cancel them. Great. God, it's so cucked. But again, British people being this delusional about the Queen or whatever the fuck is one thing, but American conservatives defending the royal family is an entirely separate thing.
Safe one.
And I am here for it. This is brilliant, dude. It's brilliant. Absolutely fucking mental, bruv. Mental. It's fucking mental. I need to see this fucking small face talk his fucking gob off about the Queen right now.
You are now allowing your feelings, I guess I should say, to dictate an accusation of a family that largely, by all evidence available, embraced you. What an unbelievably ungrateful...
Wait. But she's literally saying they didn't embrace them. Is that not evidence? Like, I'm so confused. Like, wait a minute, dude. This makes no sense. So it's just not evidence when someone is the victim? Is that how that works now? Like, oh, also they have like literally insulted her publicly, so it's not exactly all evidence.
Grateful person you are. No gratitude. Perfect leftist. No gratitude. Now, Piers Morgan, who's all over the place. Piers Morgan is like Lindsey Graham. Some days Piers Morgan is excellent. Other days he's just completely off the reservation. So let's go.
Yeah, imagine being a libertarian. Imagine being a libertarian, which Charlie Kirk claims he is, and then defending the monarchy. American libertarians are defending the monarchy. Please, ladies and gentlemen, remember this moment.
Go to cut 9 of Piers Morgan reacting to this clip, which I think is Piers Morgan at his best. Play cut 9.
Okay, well, who said that? Let's have a name. Rather than allowing everyone to think that it could be anyone in the palace, it could be the Queen, Prince Philip, it could be Charles, it could be Camilla, it could be any of them. Let's have a name. If somebody did say this in a racist, derogatory way, then that would clearly be completely unacceptable and outrageous. But I wonder.
But even then, they're going to be like, well, they didn't say the N-word. So, of course, as you know, it's not racist. And also, it's hearsay. No N-word, we've never heard it on camera, and therefore it's hearsay.
Who is that person? What was that conversation? What was the context they said it in? Because until we know the answers to all these questions, we have a whole family being labeled as basically racist.
Yeah. I don't think anyone said it. I think she's making it up like Jussie Smollett. I think somebody said
whoa, shit.
Something completely different in a different category, and she's using it now to go make people feel sorry for her. Now, what bothers me the most about all this is actually not Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. We know Prince Harry is a metrosexual beta male and really is lacking in almost all testosterone.
Brother, he literally doesn't have hair. Like, what are you talking about? Like, clearly he has a significant amount of DHT production, no matter what happens. Not to get all bro science with this, but like, God, I can't believe I'm arguing on these terms. Like, yeah, he probably is a fucking metrosexual beta male, whatever the fuck beta male is. But like, dog, you're wearing a fucking Henley, okay? You're like a Midwestern gay in 2012, okay? What does this fit? Maybe you should benefit a little bit from being a metrosexual beta male. What the fuck, dude? They would say the N-word doesn't mean the same thing in the UK. Call a Muslim terrorist without context, but now you want all the context, bitch? Has he seen his wife? What do you mean? Does Charlie Kirk have a wife? Didn't he fight in Iraq, Afghanistan? I mean, I think they all do, don't they? He has much more hair than the rest of the royal family, so I guess that makes... It's true, Midwestern gays did look like that. I just don't understand. Oh, God. It's fucking wild to me that Charlie Kirk gets to call anyone a fucking beta male. Hilarious because, you know, my dude drinks milk when he goes out to bars. You know what I mean? Like, here's the type of dude who is abstinent until marriage, drinks milk at fucking bars, looks like a 14-year-old despite the fact that he's like, what, 26 now or some shit, except for his hairline. And here he is like calling other people beta males and shit.
And we know that Meghan Markle is a tradition-destroying leftist who's self-indulgent and all. We know that. That's not exactly breaking news. What bothers me the most is
why is Meghan Markle a tradition-destroying leftist? I'm not even going to get into why that would be supposedly bad, but like, why is she that? Like, how, what, because she's black, dude? Automatically, well, she's half black, which means automatically she's a leftist, but like half leftist at least, I guess.
Third person in this interview.
Hey, these motherfuckers literally went from black people have a fatherlessness problem within their culture and their identity to like, you know, if you're black, you automatically destroy traditions. You know, you destroy the nuclear family by entering a family as a half black person. Very cool.
That's what bothers me. What bothers me is Oprah.
It's kind of weird. Metrosexual beta male. Okay. The following video was
The
filmed.
following video was filmed on the 5th of March 2021, 2 days before Harry and Meghan's interview was seen by anyone.
In the interview, from start to finish, Meghan was acting.
The world is waiting on the biggest interview of the year.
Were you silent?
Is this the biggest interview of the year? What the fuck? I mean, it's kind of cool that like the people are this much this into it. Like, it's kind of weird, but
Or were you silenced?
Harry and Meghan with Oprah. Everyone has an opinion.
A bit of a gold digger.
It's very sad that the relationship with his brother has changed.
I don't think their marriage will last.
But no one has actually seen what Harry and Meghan have to say. Instead, the airwaves are full of royal experts influencing public opinion by giving their views into the soap opera of the decade.
You just think, could there be a more inappropriate time for all this to be blasting out in public?
But do these experts actually know what they're talking about?
bitch, how can they wait for one member of the royal family not to be in hospital when they're all 800-year-old vampires, okay? Going forward, there's always going to be at least one person of the royal family in hospital, okay? That's going to happen. Like, it is a normal process, okay? Being racist and being in the hospital all the time is just a part of British royal family culture. Sorry, they're old as fuck, okay? If you're a vampire, you're going to spend a lot of time in hospital. And yes, I'm saying in hospital because that's how the British say it, okay? Going forward, this is how it is.
It is certain, of course. I'm so sorry. Let me just once again hand back to you, Ben.
Would these paid commentators give a review of an interview they've not yet seen?
Wait, what the fuck? These guys are... Wait, I love these guys, by the way. These fucking South African dudes, they're so funny. They absolutely destroyed Katie Hopkins before. It's those guys, right? We proved that royal experts lie about Harry and Meghan.
Would these paid commentators give a review of an interview they've not yet seen? To put this to the test, Archie and I set up a production company, Beneath the Fold Limited, to invite 4 royal experts onto a fake TV show to give their reaction to Harry and Meghan's interview 3 days before they had even seen it. We found some royal experts and used our very own royal expert to gauge their interest.
Together a special for a UK broadcaster to be broadcast immediately after the interview that Harry and...
Oh my god, this dude is so good, dude. Yo, he just put that on, dude. He just put that accent on like fucking Hitman. Agent 47 puts on an article of clothing and immediately can fucking blend in. That's insane. What? Dude, that is... No, that's his voice? Oh my god, he talks like that normally? Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, that is a hate crime. That accent in and of itself is so posh that it is just automatically classist and racist, okay? Anyone who talks like that is literally just like, well, I don't understand. I mean, yes, my family owned a bunch of mines in Rwanda, and they still do, and I see nothing wrong with this. What do you mean? It's not child slavery. It's not child slavery. It's actually enterprising individuals learning at a young age technical skills that they need to know for a better tomorrow. We are job creators, my friend.
Meghan have given to CBS with Oprah. And we're looking for guests to comment on the interview, basically. So it will be pre-recorded, so we're actually recording it tomorrow, and it's just to offer kind of an immediate reaction to the interview that will then go out after the interview, if that makes sense.
Within minutes, the Queen's former press secretary, Dickie Arbiter, the editor of Majesty magazine, Ingrid Seward...
Majesty magazine, dude? Dude, how fucking pathetic is your life that you're... Oh my god, who buys it? Like, what is the subscription? Like, who's like, oh, I need to subscribe to Majesty magazine. Oh, I absolutely love Majesty magazine, bruv. It is my favorite periodical. Oh, you do not understand. I love reading about the royal family and Majesty magazine. Dude, British people are so weird. Holy shit.
Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams and CNN's Victoria Arbiter all agreed to offer their instant reaction to an interview that had...
I'm sorry, there's a lot of Anglophobia happening today. I'll just shit on like the Danes in a little bit or something to just make up for it, okay? Look, they couldn't take over your island. They tried. So, you know, you guys still won. Even though you blew a 13 colony lead, you still won in that regard. You have to own a monocle to get a subscription. This is awesome. Not shitting on Americans for once and shitting on the British for once is pretty fun. Like, I'm actually enjoying myself with this. Okay? I know Americans finally get one off, okay? We sit here every goddamn day and watch British people joke about our country because we don't have fucking healthcare and it's really fucking weird. And all of a sudden we get an opportunity finally to feel a little superior. The Americans didn't even actually beat England. They were distracted and everyone else shook hands later.
Hadn't even broadcast. The experts were happy to act as if they'd already seen the interview. Their fees were negotiated and their contracts signed. Had these professional royal experts who influence the public already made up their minds about Harry and Meghan's interview before seeing it? This is what happened.
Ingrid Seward is the editor of Majesty magazine.
Have you ever read Majesty magazine?
No, but neither has anyone else, so that's all right.
We're going to be doing a post-match analysis of Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah, which is obviously coming out in a few days' time.
My name is Victoria Arbiter, A-R, B as in boy, I-T-E-R, and I am royal commentator for CNN.
Richard Fitzwilliams, royal commentator.
Ingrid Seward, I'm editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine.
Like, I'm sorry, dude. You shouldn't be able to live in a house like this if your job is like a royal commentator. Like, I don't know if this is just because they're British, their house looks so fancy. I'm just looking at the paintings. But like, what is this? This is like, as an American, this strikes me as like $150,000 painting. Just as soon as I see the corners on this shit, as soon as I see the frame on this, I'm like, what is this? Like, are you living in $1 million mansion? Like, by just talking about your replies, homie? American conservatives defending the monarchy's next level big brain. Liberty Hangout replied to me. Ew. Monarchy rocks, though. You make millions talking about shit all day, though? Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, it turns out you can do that without fucking, you know, defending the monarchy or being a monarch. You know what I mean? Turns out that can happen, too. You Americans care more about this than the British do? Yeah, fuck off. There's no way, dude. There is no way that the British people do not care about this. There's no fucking way.
Royal commentator.
Ingrid Seward, I'm editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine.
You've not seen the interview yet, have you? No. No, great. I think we have a fair idea of where...
Boys, I've recognized that as a Americans are like, American conservatives would be like, yes, why, yes, I am a conservative in 1776. That's what they've decided to be. Like, literally, American conservatives are American conservatives in 1776 now.
Where the interview's going, and we have a fair idea.
You do, definitely.
Okay, great. Are you ready to go? Brilliant. Okay, let's go.
What was your overall impression of the interview?
I think that this was an extremely hard-hitting interview.
In the interview, to my mind, this was an actress giving one of her great performances. From start to finish, Meghan was acting.
Do you think, looking back now, that Oprah went rather soft on Harry and Meghan?
I think the interview was really an iron fist in a velvet glove.
She did ask the tough questions. She had to ask the tough questions.
It was not a balanced interview.
But at the same time, I think she did ask those questions in a sympathetic light.
Oprah is a friend and gave them an easy ride.
And certainly favouring Harry and Meghan.
She was totally...
You can literally do this. Like, it's great. You can just be a commentator. If you're a good commentator and you work for CNN, by the way, as a royal commentator, you can do it without watching the subject matter. You can do it without the subject matter being released, because that's how fucking, that's how pre-prepared your answers are. You already have your genuine predisposition. You already have your fucking biased point of view, and that's it.
Sympathetic, and there is a great deal in it that the palace will find deeply concerning.
Were you surprised in the interview to hear Meghan's comments about Prince William?
To hear her talking about members of the royal family didn't surprise me at all. I think she was very unwise to do it, but she's the kind of woman that, you know, wants her say.
Meghan used extremely strong language to describe her relations with members of the royal household.
So having seen the interview, what do you think it said about Meghan's relationship with the Queen?
I think what it said is Meghan's relationship with the royal household was not very good.
The interview told us that Harry and Meghan both greatly admire the Queen, but not the institution.
Meghan spoke about her love of animals. Obviously, in the interview, Meghan talked about the Balham Donkey Sanctuary. What does that tell us about Meghan's character?
Meghan talked about her love of animals, love of dogs, love of the donkey sanctuary.
In the interview, the nicest thing about Meghan...
Did they do that? Did that actually happen in the interview? They're making this shit up, right? Yeah, it turns out their acting is fucking better than Meghan Markle's.
Was that she, you know, it's her love of animals.
She does have a love of animals, but that's only one side of her. That's a domestic side.
Yeah.
We've got to look at the broad picture, and the broad picture is not a very pretty one.
If we could speak to...
Why? Like, oh God, this is so grimy, dude. I mean, I guess, what do you expect? You're going to people that literally make a living off of, like, criticizing or having an opinion on the royal family.
The words that Meghan used in the interview to describe Prince William and the brotherly rift. What did you make of that part of the interview?
In describing the brotherly rift, as they did in the interview, you can't help but be incredibly moved, stunned, saddened by all of it.
Meghan Markle saying she won't take the vaccine in the interview. What was your reaction to that?
I think it's very selfish. You know, there are people who are anti-vax.
So now that we know what has been said in the interview...
What?
Do you think this is going to play
Are
well?
you fucking dumb? Oh my God, these people are so bad, dude. This is so awesome. This is absolutely positively awesome. Seeing as Meghan coming out as an anti-vaxxer is dastardly, absolutely disastrous.
For Harry and Meghan.
There wasn't a real need.
Do you think this is going to play well or badly for Harry and Meghan?
There wasn't a real need to go into so much detail as to why they were unhappy as members of the royal family.
Brilliant. I think that's everything, really.
So then,
I love that. Dog, your entire job is supposed to be a journalist investigating and like talking about the royal family, but your positioning in this made-up situation is that you're against them coming out and giving information about the royal family. It's very strange. It's very strange to be like, why are you talking about the royal family, I say, as the main journalist for the royal family?
There you have it. 4 leading royal experts willingly commenting on something they know absolutely nothing about. Perhaps when it comes to Harry and Meghan, there's more to the story.
Why was this interview necessary?
So I'll let go.
These guys are so good. They always do like incredible fucking shit. The Katie Hopkins one made me a fan of Josh Peters and Archie Manners. They're very, very good at what they do. I will tell you, they're very, very good at what they do. And this is what they do best. It's debating all the bruvs. All the bruvs all around the world. We're not going to watch the Katie Hopkins one. We're not going to... scroll down if you want to see the front pages of the UK papers tomorrow. Let's take a look. All right, then. The Daily Mirror, worst royal crisis in 85 years. Oh, that's rather dastardly and shocking to say that, considering Princess Di was murdered in an accident not that long ago. It was in the scope of the 85 years. Also, the royal family... positively supporting the Nazi party. It was also another crisis, I would say. Rather strange that this would be the worst royal crisis in the scope of the 85 years. Maybe if it was said in the past decade, it would be understandable, but rather weird that this is the big royal crisis. Okay? You also recently, in not that long ago in the past year, had a nonce of a prince come out as a nonce, so there was that too, but I guess this is worse than that. So sad it has come to this, says the Daily Express. Harry and Meghan's devastating TV interview, airing grievances over racism and mental health, has rocked the monarchy. In the 70th year of the Queen's reign, and with Philip, 99, in hospital. See? I told you. This is how you're supposed to say it. In hospital, bruv. Not in the hospital. The nation's only consensus can be, it is so sad it has come to this. The Times is talking about it as a palace in turmoil over Meghan's racism claims, with a not-so-flattering image of Meghan Markle in the midst of blowing her nose in tears, bruv. Daily Mail says toxic accusations, incendiary racism claims against their family. The palace left reeling, and Queen 94 in emergency talks after that stinging interview. What have they done? That's what the Daily Mail is saying. Bruv, oi bruv, fight me like a bruv. Do you have a license for that? The Daily Telegraph says Duchess has shown courage, says Biden. Interesting that they're only talking about the Biden is the centerpiece of this title here. The Daily Star jokes about the Harry and Meghan interview dominating headlines since its broadcast in the US last night. Our telly broke at 8:59 p.m. last night. Did we miss anything, they say. Also, Pepe Le Pew is a sex pest, according to the Daily Star, which is also a devastating news. Cancel culture coming for Pepe Le Pew. The Eye? What the fuck is the Eye? This magazine is just called Eye? Financial Times is not concerned about anything else going on. The Guardian, palace in crisis following devastating racism claim. And, alright then, this is it. Just the four of us now, says Metro. I've been asked for the UK news for months, and you decided to cover the worst part of our society for 2 hours? Oh no, dude, this is so sick. This is so poggers. I'm sorry, brother. A lot of people are claiming Bernie is lying in his recent tweet about Newsom. I'm confused, lol. What are they? This is such a blatant display of racism, even if it were to be completely false. Every conservative royalist media outlet focusing on how Meghan's claim might hurt the monarchy's feelings and completely ignoring how Meghan could have been hurt by their comments is a clear double standard. It's not a double standard. They just don't they're just racist. They don't care. They actually positively don't care. That's the difference. Burger King did an oopsie, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about this for a moment here. Burger King UK said women belong in the kitchen. Oh, they were interviewed too. Oh, we got to watch this.
We basically interviewed royal experts about Harry and Meghan's interview 2 days before anyone had actually seen it.
And invited them on a fake TV show and said, would you give your instant post-match analysis to the interview that's going on CBS? Unfortunately, because it's television, we do have to pre-record it, but that won't be a problem, will it? Oh, no, they all said, and offered their views on an interview that, alas, they had not seen.
Did you... I mean, I don't want to...
Why are they doing this interview from a car? Because they're YouTubers, and every YouTuber has to literally own a Tesla. If you have more than 1 million subs on YouTube and you don't own a Tesla, do you actually own the YouTube channel? Is the real question you have to ask yourself.
I know, Archie, you also work as a magician, so I'm not going to ask you to breach Magic Circle rules and reveal your secrets, but did you tell them that you'd seen it?
No. We verified that neither we nor them had seen it at all. No.
And obviously you paid them, which is quite a big part of the process.
Yes, we did pay them.
We paid them the kind of fee, well, let's say what we did pay them, the kind of fee they would expect to receive for a television appearance. But we thought it was important to mention to our audience that we did pay them, both because it was the but also because it means that, in a sense, they are monetizing this industry.
I'm intrigued by that. I've lost an argument with my wife, actually, who's also a journalist, because I thought you might have tempted them into this indiscretion by putting more money on the table than is ordinarily available for a kind of gob on a stick gig.
No, we're saving all our money for the pub when we're allowed to go. We're not going to put more money than we need to.
Let's have Sorry, go on, Josh.
To pay that amount of money.
No, well, as I say, I got that one wrong. Let's have a little listen to the results, and then we'll come back to Josh and Archie in a moment, and they can tell you how you can find out more about their work.
Aren't they South
My name is Victoria
African?
Arbiter,
They're South African, right? Like, dude, they look so British, dude. It's crazy.
B as in boy, ITER.
I thought one of them
and I
is
am royal
South African, I'm pretty
commentator
sure.
for CNN.
Richard Fitzwilliams, royal commentator.
Ingrid Seward, I'm editor-in-chief of...
All right, we already watched this part.
Meghan spoke about her love of animals to hear Meghan's
is a friend and gave them an easy ride.
And certainly favouring Harry and Meghan.
She was totally sympathetic, and there is a great deal in it that the palace will find deeply concerning.
Were you surprised in the interview to hear Meghan's comments about Prince William?
To hear her talking about members of the royal family didn't surprise me at all. I think she was very unwise to do it, but she's the kind of woman that, wants her say.
Meghan using...
There's a lot of irony in making part of your criticism of Meghan Markle the fact that she's an actress and therefore she must be lying, while simultaneously lying about seeing the interview and commentating on it in a very serious capacity. Like, that in and of itself is like peak fucking irony, you know what I mean? Oh, Meghan Markle is an actress, so she was acting the entire time. It's like, bitch, what are you doing right now? You're literally acting about something that you haven't seen.
Extremely strong language to describe her relations with members of the royal household.
Meghan spoke about her love of animals. Obviously, in the interview, Meghan talked about the Balham Donkey Sanctuary. What does that tell us about Meghan's character?
Meghan talked about her love of animals, love of dogs, love of the donkey sanctuary.
In the interview, the nicest thing about Meghan was that she, it's her love of animals.
She does have a love of animals, but that's only one side of her. That's a domestic side.
Is there a donkey sanctuary in Balham, Josh?
I don't think there is, no, but that didn't seem to concern our royal correspondent.
So, and obviously, as far as we know, there are no specific comments about Prince William either, but that, of course, just adds to the sense of fun. But there's some seriousness underpinning the fun here, Archie. Why did you do this?
Ultimately, these are the kind of people that wear cashmere on breakfast television sets and once shared a taxi with Princess Margaret and feel that they've got a sort of insight into the royal family. They are then duping both media organisations and the public with their views that arguably, and it's up to our viewers and your listeners to make their own minds up, and arguably are not informed. And that's shaping what is, I think, now becoming quite a toxic debate. And we did not target royal correspondents. We did not target Tim Shipman or Nicholas Witchell, Chris Ship or Nicholas Witchell, or anybody who's a proper journalist. These are people that have set themselves up as experts. They're not journalists. And we also asked very open-ended questions. It was, did Oprah go too soft?
Yes.
And we didn't give them lines. The only two lines we gave them were so ludicrous that we almost did it.
This dude is so posh, dude. It blows my mind how posh
there
this
isn't
dude
a
is.
Balham Donkey Sanctuary. There's no way. Vaccine, when we had the arbiter say, we'd be selfish for not taking the vaccine.
I respect them, dude. I love con men. Like, Catch Me If You Can is an incredible movie. As I said, I also watched the fucking white collar USA drama soap opera for fucking white collar crime and shit like that. Well, I have a soft spot for con men in my heart, as you all know. I love Donald Trump for this reason as well. But he's using his like posh privilege to dupe others, so it's great. He's like a white hat posh guy.
Vaccine.
Yes, we didn't play that bit out. That was very topical, I suppose, but also, a point at which one would imagine some alarm bells would go off, which makes me wonder whether did you target other people who did see through the ruse, or did everybody come through that you went after?
It turns out that royal experts are very keen to pass on their expertise.
for which we should all be grateful. Josh, do you want to tell my listeners a little bit more about the work that you both do? Take the opportunity to
Fuck, I was literally going to cook some meth today.
To speak to this enormous audience, which is no doubt a tiny fraction of your YouTube following.
I don't know about that. So Archie and I have a YouTube
I mean, I'm still
channel
going to
where
do it.
we often try and post
Stop saying metagaming. I'm still going to cook meth today.
those experiments, ask questions, and explain those questions in a video. We've done a video recently where we nominated Gemma Collins for the Nobel Peace Prize and had our nomination submitted successfully. We've sold Deliveroo meals from my kitchen in my flat. So lots of interesting stuff like that.
Okay, actually, fuck it. I'm going in now. Anything other than RP for 10 hours? No, I'm going in. It's also top of the fucking hour. We've grinded this fucking story to the fucking bone. I want to cook methamphetamine in a video game, ladies and gentlemen. Unless they've already started. I don't know. I literally don't know. I haven't watched it all. I've been doing this. So McDonald's UK. As of today, we will no longer be hiring Italian people or allowing them to dine in our restaurants. Methamphetamine, bruv. It is what it is, bruv. Bye, see you tomorrow. Okay, fuck off then, mate. So yesterday, for those of you who were, I don't know, some of you might have been following along from like Buddhist side or something. Because I know I saw a lot of you in Buddhist chat. I saw a lot of you in Medi's chat. Or